Oh, I do not agree. I do not agree.
Good morning.
Not for me, no.
Good morning, good morning. We're back in it again. Back on this set. No covers, wake up call. Coming to you out of the Port City of Wilmington, North Carolina. 365 days a year. Hey, we missed some days. I know, don't get on me. Had to take a break for a minute. Had to take care of some personal things. Hey, I appreciate all that love and support that you gave me in the absence. But we back in the saddle. And as always, here at No Covers, we say what? We run. We running stronger than ever now. I gotta give props out to my couple of brothers this morning for getting me through. You know, my team, Tiba, Frankie, Sam, the front line, Roscoe, y'all brothers for getting me through that hump, man. I appreciate. And anybody I forgot, my sisters, Evelyn, Deborah, you know, Soteria, y'all was there. You know, Mildred, you got me through the hump. You got me over that bridge. And, you know, there's a whole host of other people that I shout out. Mr. Hankins, you know, always there. Vance, always around. You know, them phone calls that you get 1 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning when you need it. You know, that really helps you get over the hump. But in the process, you know, God does things the way He want to do it. You know, you gotta look at what He does, why He does it, and He operates on His own time clock. You know, and a lot of us, man, I really don't know where I'm going this morning. It's called New Warfare. This is the new week, the new show for the next month. It's called New Warfare. Brother Sam gave it to me yesterday. He don't know when he talks to me. It's like talking to my other spiritual connection. But it's New Warfare. A lot of us, we don't realize God. And first of all, let me give praise and honor to Him, which I should have did from day one. And from when the first time I opened my mouth this morning. Just excited to get back in the show. But I always give praise and honor to God. We don't understand He operates on His clock, not our clock. A lot of times we trying to get figuring out how this thing works. We got to get on His clock because we operating on our clock. We're operating on the wrong clock. His clock operates and controls everything. I don't care anymore. I don't care what you hear about this devil control. Devil don't control Jack. He might control you, but he ain't controlling me. The devil, this shaitan, this mystical creature, he ain't controlling Jack here. Man controls and rules here if he gets up off his rear duff and move. You control your own destiny. You can make it. You can do what you want to do. You control. He don't control nothing here. Control what we allow him to control. And we got to stop allowing him to control and get on the real clock. We got to use, and this break I had a chance to think. We got to start using a new warfare. Brother Sam said something to me yesterday. I brought a comic to him, and he told me, he said, brother, man, forget what people say. When the enemy is acting unconventional, you have to use a different strategy than the enemy is used to. You have to use unconventional warfare. So I'm riding the bike yesterday, and the brother stops me on the bike, Brother Lamont, Russ, and he said, Daoud, I need that business directory, man. I got plumbing problem. I said, whoa. And he just right away, he say, stop, yo, man, come here. I need that plumber. I need a black plumber. I go home, put up the directory, made a phone call, made sure it was the right connect. Hey, got a plumber, called him back, got the plumber. And then the spirit hit me like, whoa. So I did something this morning. The directory, the black business directory for Wilmington is now online. Yeah, it's online. All of the listings that we have collected, the names, addresses online. All you have to do, hit me, get to Google, send your Google spreadsheet, put it in your phone, you got it. We ain't the time, new warfare. Because what occurred to me yesterday, I'm sitting here on the directory, done did the research. It didn't cost me anything to do the research. It cost me some time. And your time is the most valuable thing you have. You should want to get compensated for your time. But at the same rate, I could do a book. I could do the expo. We were trying to get the app created out of California. Brother showed me a free app on Google where the Google don't cost me anything. We can send it here, put it online, and get it to the people. Now, there may be pirates out there, because that was one of the reasons why I didn't put the directory out at first. There may be pirates out there that have other ideas of where to take a directory to and how they want to do it and how they. So what? So be it. So you got to stop. I'm learning. Thanks, Mom. I'm learning. You have to stop trying to control what you can't control. I can't control nobody else. They're gonna do what they want to do. I remember Mom used to tell me. I came home upset about one of my first girlfriends, and I was bitter. You know how your heart get broke. I was bittersweet. My mom looked at me and said, "Boy, you can't control a woman." That's the first lesson the mama told me when it came to women. She set me down and I wiped the tears out my eyes. Said, "Boy, let me tell you something. You can't control a woman. She gonna do what she wanna do. What you better learn how to do is control yourself and master self, because you can't control. If a person's mind is to do dirt, they gonna do dirt. You better find one that's gonna do good, and that's a hard search sometimes. Yeah, that's another subject. But thanks, Mom, because I learned from you can't control people. So what you have to do is just go on God's time if you on His time. If you're operating on His time, Frankie, we on God's time, man. I'm sitting here where I'm in the studio this morning too, so I'm doing the video at the same time. I don't want to run in another room. I want to show y'all. I'll show y'all tomorrow morning. I have a bottle of local honey that my brother Frankie gave me. He gave me a bottle of local honey. Gave me 2 bottles. I sold one to my imam. I gave him a bottle. And I wanted him to sold the bottle to him. And I wanted to show the bottle this morning, which I'll do tomorrow morning. I didn't bring it with me. It's in the other room. But I want to show you the local honey. Now, those that know about honey know there's a difference in honey, raw honey, and local honey. You got honey in the store. They ain't no telling where it came from, Japan, China, somewhere else. Then you got raw honey that may be flown in another state and flown here. Then you got local honey. The local honey, for you all that don't know, the Bee Story. Watch the little bee movie. I love those little movies. The bee movie, it tell you how this thing works. How the bee collect the honey and move it from processes and place to place. Well, it is collecting your local pollens. It's collecting your local nectar from the flowers. And it has 2 stomachs where it digests, and then it processes that honey. Well, it's taken out a lot of the local allergies when you take it. 2 tablespoons, they suggest a day, if not 1. Knocks those allergies out, make you feel better, because you're getting indoctrinated. You getting a shot, man. Oh, local honey, you ain't got to go to that doctor. Their doctors don't lie. Remember, you don't have to go to that doctor to take all them. Bashir was telling me yesterday the brother got 13 bottles of pills, Bashir. Get him some local honey and some of that forever living aloe vera juice and some of them essential oils, and he'd be good to go. Yeah, that's another sound infomercial. Forever living products. Check it out on my line. We pushing those hard. But I say that local honey that Frankie gave me came from Link Incorporated, Link's Urban Farms. Now, for you all that don't know in the city, that's what Link has, an urban farm. I'm learning that a lot of people don't know what Link Incorporated does. So every time I get on this mic from now on, I'm going to shout out to what Link Incorporated does, because that's my home, and Frankie's my brother, and he's been leading us for some time now. Yeah, and I said leading us for some time now because I see him as my leader at this stage in development. He's leading. We following. That's how this operates. I don't mind following another brother. He's leading. We follow. That's how the line goes, because God has placed him in that position, and I'm not going to. Y'all, you always jumping on Frankie's bandwagon. That's my thing, man. In this city, that's the one that's out front, making it, happening, doing it, moving it. We all moving with him. But you got that. Come on, man. Y'all got to put these egos aside, man. We not gonna come. No, new warfare. New warfare. We got to start using new war. See, the enemy is used to us always being divided. I'm the man, he the man, this one. He's used to that. He made us that way. You remember the Willie Lynch, right? It was the story. We debatable whether the story exists or not. But understand, Willie Lynch didn't happen. He made us that way. He made us divisive among each other. So of course, he already know how we gonna operate. New warfare. We're not operating that way. Go ask that brother right there. I might know the answer. Go ask him. Mama used to do that all the time. Mama used to say, go ask your daddy. Mama knew the answer. Hey, Nick, Mom knew the answer. Me and him know. My brother, we knew. However, she said, go ask daddy because that gave daddy the position of leadership, and that let the person who was asking the question know, go check in with daddy. And that let anybody else around that was listening say, that household is kind of different than my household. They have a commander-in-chief in the front. So you may know the answer. And go ask brother over there. He'll tell you how to do it. He'll tell you how to get there. Why? Because he's a leader. New warfare. That's how we operate. But Sam, you're correct. We have to operate different. We can't tell everything all the time to everybody. A brother just called me on the phone yesterday morning and got on me about a situation because he felt as if some information has slipped out. Let me tell you something. I ain't nobody's Uncle Tom, and don't ever try to come at me that way. The last thing I want to be is somebody's Uncle Tom. Yeah, you might see me hanging out with some folks. I'm trying to get some information. You should hang out with some folks to get some information too. New warfare. Ho! So you don't see the need for new warfare? Did you watch CNN last week? Week before last? The week before that? Did you watch it this morning? They not playing with conventional warfare. They playing with new warfare. You better get some new. Hey, Democrats, y'all need some new warfare. Just a note out. I'm going to say again, go back and check my shows 6 months ago. Go back and check the show. I'm not patting myself on the back, but I did tell y'all who the candidate was going to be 6 months ago. You told me I was crazy then. I told you why he was going to be the candidate, and I told you what he was going to bring in. Go back and check the show 6 months ago. You told me I was crazy then. When I went and voted at the precinct as a, quote, I am registered in the Republican Party for a particular reason. When I went to vote, you told me I was crazy then. Now that he's the candidate, am I crazy now? I have been blessed by Allah with time on my hand where I'm free enough while you sleep to be up studying books, tapes, videos, and putting and analyzing and putting things together. No, I don't have a big church. I don't have a big following, and I don't drive a Mercedes. Yes, I do ride a bicycle. However, I have been blessed with time that while you're asleep, I can study and follow a pattern and see what's about to take place. So understand your little brother is trying to give you some information. New warfare. So I'll give you this tidbit. If Bernie and Hillary don't run together, I'm going to say it right now. This is May 744, May the 9th. If they don't run together as a team, and I mean vice president, president, one vice president, lights out. You better buckle up. That's the only way that's the only way my calculation can tell me that particular party can win. They have to come together as a team and run as a team. Make a good team if you make it common sense to me. Just use your common sense. Bring both parties. That just makes sense. LeBron James understood that when he went and got Wayne and Bosh. That's what makes common sense. Run together. You trying to beat Trump. You trying to be the billionaire. You trying to beat money. You trying to be the person that just said yesterday he could care less whether the party unites or not. He's still going to get his, and I guarantee you he going to get his. Look at the lines across this country. It's new warfare. This is about at the line of civil warfare like you've never seen it before. You better buckle up, black folks. You better get ready. And my dear Muslim community, I love you all, but if we don't get off our ego-tripping selves, yeah, I'm talking to my brothers this morning right now. I love you all, and you all know I love you. Lord knows 27 years and gave you everything I got. But if we don't get off our ego-tripping mindset and get to business, real business, then we gonna be caught up in this crazy thing. I'm talking about caught up in this whole mess. And we that can lead gonna be swept right up under the carpet because we still playing and we haven't figured out how to use some new warfare. That's my 15 minutes this morning. I told you I don't keep you long. I'm just so happy to be back. Check out the business directory. It's online. Go get it. Support those black businesses. And you all that's on the video, hopefully we get this lighting straight tomorrow morning, because you can see these lights are in my eyes. We was rushing this morning. I'll just be honest with you. We have it straight tomorrow. Peace and blessings. And as always, I'm your brother. I love you. And keep running. Peace out. No covers.